Long anticipated and finally released Hellsweeper VR is here, and it welcomes you to hell. But you're not scared of hell, are you?
No.
And demons don't faze you, do they?
No.
So, is Hellsweeper going to win you over, or will it bolster your disdain for VR roguelikes? Are you still there, or was roguelike all you needed to hear to make up your mind? Judge not, the book says, lest ye be judged. But who are we kidding? This is a review, and if anything, we are here to judge. We know a lot of VR gamers are sick of roguelikes, even though some of the best games in VR fall under that genre. In-Depth Unchained, Synapse, and Light Brigade, just to mention a few. The main gripe seems to be that gamers sometimes feel that roguelikes are an excuse to recycle environments and assets, artificially elongating the longevity of a game without actually providing much in return. That they are, in a sense, lazy. Well, let me reassure you, Hellsweeper VR coming to you from Mixed Realms, who previously gave us the action-packed Seirento VR Untethered, is anything but lazy. There are some things that Mixed Realms does very well, giving you lots of ways to murder, maim, and destroy your enemies, offering gut-wrenching VR traversal that's really not for the faint of heart, and putting VR in their game titles even when there are no pancake versions of those games.
VR, virtual reality.
Enough already, I can hear you say. Tell us about the damn game. Alright. Dispensing with needless narrative, your guide is a flying insect, happy to plunge into your ears if you refuse to place it there yourself.
In your ear. No time to waste, Hellsweeper. Never mind, I'll do it myself.
Hellsweeper VR, well suited for an impatient crowd, doesn't oblige you to learn all its mechanics straight away. It gives you a rudimentary tutorial and then lets you get down and dirty, plunging you into the hellscapes that form the backdrop of its action. Hellsweeper VR
Virtual reality
likes to mix it up. You have a pistol, a sword, fire magic, force powers, frost magic, laser magic. You can double, jump, and float in the air like Neo while twisting around, reloading your guns, and unleashing your might on the wide range of monsters and demons bent on your destruction. Hell, you even have a hellhound. We'll call him Dexter, because why not? Good puppy. Hellsweeper VR gives you 18 levels, divided into 3 acts with a boss at the end of each act. There's some variety in the level missions, but they're mostly predictable for the genre. Survive the clock, defeat a certain number of baddies, destroy the baddie generating totems, find the MacGuffins before the timer runs out, etc. You'll find chests that you can unlock for extra perks, blessings, or coin, and your awarded powers or enhancements to choose between at the end of every level. Where Hellsweeper VR really excels, and I cannot stress this enough, is in the systems-based approach to game mechanics. Like something out of a Nintendo flagship, you can come up with all kinds of crazy combinations and things to try out. Got a pistol and a fireball power? Slam the fireball into the pistol to get scorching fire-boosted bullets. Hell, summon fireballs in each hand, slam them together, and create a fire vortex around you. Dropped your gun? Pick it up with your telekinesis and shoot it while you hold it meters away from you. Basically, if you can think of something that might be cool to try, chances are it'll work. Hell, you can even fire charge your hellhound, making his attacks even more devastating while the flames last. The game goes out of its way to provide unparalleled freedom when it comes to the different ways you can go about your killing spree. You can somersault and you can do wall runs. I can safely say that I don't know the full breadth of things you can do because it takes a long time to unlock absolutely everything, and I'm not quite there yet. But I'm glad the game got delayed because clearly the extra development time has been well spent. Graphically, the PC VR version is clearly superior to the Quest 2 release.
Try it again. Great. Now let's see whether you remember how to use it. You still have it in you.
But that's hardly a surprise. The fact is, the game looks good on PC VR and decent by standalone standards on Quest. Although some of the textures can be a bit muddy on Quest, the weapon designs are good, and the magic effects, although fancier on PC, look pretty good on Quest. Overall, the game showcases good level design, great enemy design, decent bosses, and excellent art direction. The only real complaint is that the hell theme kind of corners the color palette, making me wish for some interludes or even flashback levels in another less hellish, less red environment, perhaps. The game does a good job with sound. Like underappreciated bass and rock music, you tend not to notice the sound in games as long as it's good, and there's nothing here that feels off or weak. Spatial audio helps you locate enemies, the sounds of your weapons are satisfying without being overbearing, and different enemies have different sound signatures, all good. So, what's not to like? Well, as mentioned before, some people won't like rogue games, and for them, Hellsweeper VR never really stood a chance. Although the sheer joy of its mechanics and the freedom of its movement and combat should appeal to all but the most cynical of VR gamers. That said, the sheer intensity of its movement and combat might render it unplayable for those new to VR. It does have a teleport option, but using it would be like clipping its wings. The only other caveat, albeit one some might consider a bonus, is that it'll take you a long time to unlock all that it has to offer. If you want to unlock everything, be prepared to grind your way through many runs. I also don't like the fact that I can't blow up explosive barrels by shooting at them, not even with glowing hot fire-infused bullets. Nothing seems to work, except grabbing them with telekinesis and slamming them at something. Well, Mixed Realms, if you're watching this, let me shoot the damn barrels. Another gripe as the game currently stands at launch is that the co-op multiplayer only allows for one act through 4 or 5 levels, followed by one boss battle. Sure, it's randomized, so you're not always playing the same act every time, but you cannot team up with a friend and complete a whole run through the 18 levels and 3 bosses. Pete and I found this out the hard way. Sad faces ensued. Hellsweeper VR is a no-holds-barred VR action game made by developers who relish quick traversal, mad weapon combos, ambidextrous warriors, and relentless combat. It's easy to recommend for gamers with solid VR legs and a thirst for adrenaline. And if you've been anticipating Hellsweeper since it was first announced, are familiar with Seirento, and who knew what kind of game to expect, I can assure you that yes, this is indeed the droid you're looking for. Overall, 8.5. Hellacious. We hope you enjoyed this review, or at the very least found it useful. You know what to do if you like it. Give us a like, give us a subscribe if you want more, and have an absolutely wonderful day.
Everything's about my dog. Have you seen him?
I have seen him.
Where is he?
I have seen him. Hello, doggy.
Give him an ad.
Hello, doggy.
He's a good boy.
Hello, doggy. Hello. All dogs are good boys.
This is true. Have you a key?
I don't have a key. I'm destroying totems. And wandering into some weird... Okay, I just wandered... Oh, I found a key.
Alright, if you come up to where I am, we need one more key.
Oh, I have 2 keys. Where are you?
One.
I have 2.
I'm up here.
Witness my 2 keys.
Witness one of them go completely wanting.
Well, you know, but it's better to have 2 keys and only need 1 than to have 1 and need 2, you know?
Alright, you take the fire magic then.
Oh, sorry, did you want it?
Douche.
Should I have asked? I'm sorry. I'm still sort of operating under assumption that I sort of thought it would offer both of us the same things and you get to choose whatever you want. I forgot that it's...
That's okay. Look,
yeah.
Look, now I can do this. Now, hey viewer, check me do this.
Oh, well, I can do this.
Well, that was the lamest throw of a fireball ever.
Fine, it was kind of lame.